Look.
You
What's up, everybody, and welcome to In Love with Horror. My name is AJ.
And I'm Christy.
Y'all, as always, welcome to our horror news show live on Sunday on November 23rd. Y'all, this is our news show for November 23rd. Our news shows where we recap some of the major news that dropped from this past week. And it wasn't a whole lot of like major news that dropped, so it's going to be pretty light on the news. But you know what? We're going to have some interesting discussions about some of the pieces of news that did drop. Now, as always, we're going to do our housekeeping up front right in the beginning. The first thing that we always do is like to promote our Scream If You've Seen This podcast. It's the weekly podcast series that we do over on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, where we revisit or visit for the first time older horror films and then talk about them in detail. It's always a great time. The last episode that we dropped on Wednesday was the Blair Witch Project, the OG 1999 one, y'all. And that was a super fun, dope-ass conversation. Definitely check out that podcast on those podcast channels. We got Mike in the chat saying, hey y'all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for bringing back the news recap. It's my favorite, of course.
Good morning, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
Always. Yeah, thank you for joining us, because you know, when y'all join the live chat, it always makes it more fun and more interesting having additional commentary on some of the news topics. But yes. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mike. We're going to try to keep it as consistent as we can. And then, you know, maybe try some new things in the future with the news show, but we're going to always keep it going. But now with the holidays coming up, there's going to be some little breaks here and there. So you got to take a break for the holidays, y'all.
Yeah.
Now, next thing we got to talk about, of course, is It Welcome to Derry, y'all. So if you haven't been on our YouTube channel, we've actually been reacting to the It Welcome to Derry episode. So we just reacted to episode 4. We dropped that on the channel like a day or two ago. And that last episode was so fire. Like, episode 4 was so dope. But how would you feel about that? It was good.
I love this episode because I complained initially, especially after I think we watched episode 3, where I was like, because that was the one where Charlotte brought, cooked dinner for Halloran and yeah. And I was like, oh, I want more Charlotte. And episode 4 did not disappoint because it was like her episode, and I really absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it really was kind of her episode. She was definitely front and center for a good portion of it, and really kind of stirring up some things story wise. A lot of things intersecting, Pennywise even taking advantage of some things. I really like just how they structured the story elements of the show. Obviously, we talked about it in our reaction, our review. Really like the way that they have written these characters. To be honest, man, it's becoming some of my favorite Black characters in in media. Like, I'm really liking these characters.
That's a good point, babe, because I feel like they're written so well. And I think I said this, I was like, they gotta have some Black folks in this writing room, because there's no way, because they're written so well. And we talked a little bit about this in our recap, because after watching Them season 1, which was written and directed by a Black man, and just the differences of how these characters in Them were written to experience trauma.
Exactly.
And so the characters obviously are battling up against some really hardcore stuff, and it's hard to watch because of that fact, because they're written to endure this, to go up against these particular things. Whereas the characters in It Welcome to Derry, like, they're not written for that. They are naturally experiencing some racism or things that people would have to navigate during that time period, but it's not an onslaught of trauma. because they're black people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I
like
just
the
think
the
that we
point of the
are.
show isn't to destroy you with trauma. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We got a comment from Eric asking, haven't seen the show yet. Is it based on storylines from the book? So I think it has some loose connections to the book, right, Bae? But I think they do change some things, right?
I haven't read the book, but I do know people who have, and they say it's a closer adaptation to the book than anything else that's been out.
Okay. Yep.
Hmm.
But so, because I feel like I saw some people who said they took some liberties on some
Hmm.
elements.
Yeah.
But yeah, they at least I guess the main beats are similar to the book.
Yeah.
But it's a really great show, honestly. Like, we never read the book, but we're fans of the movies, and this really is directed by the same person, Andy Muschietti, that directed the movie. So it's a lot of tie-ins visually to those movies. But the show is excellent. The writing is good. Their episode 5 comes out tonight, so you can easily catch up to it. But definitely
Hmm.
check out the show. It's been really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've reacted to the last 2 episodes and reviewed them. If you haven't seen those reactions, check them out because they are hilarious. It's a lot of fun watching those. I've been having a great time. Excited for this next episode because rumor has it that our boy Pennywise is going to be in this episode.
Yeah.
We'll see if that rumor delivers. But I'm excited to see what um, Pennywise is going to do.
Yeah.
But continuing with our housekeeping, last thing we want to mention, of course, is I had the chance to go on to Matt and Lacey's podcast, 1 Week Rental, and Matt and I were talking about Darkness Falls. This is a guilty pleasure of mine. It's a 2000s horror film. It's a horror film based on the Tooth Fairy. I think it's an incredible concept. The movie's not perfect, but like I said, it's a guilty pleasure, and I love the film a lot. So it's super dope having that chance to talk with Matt over on the 1 Week Rental podcast. Definitely go check out that episode. Link will be all over our social media, and I'll try to remember to put it in the description as well. But that was a lot of fun checking that out. If you haven't seen Darkness Falls, you got to check that out. If you like 2000s horror, like the cheesy stuff, some of the cringy stuff, but concepts that deliver. This is the movie. The concept on the movie is fire. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. Mike has something to say to you in the chat.
Mike said, "I don't want to hear nothing about Believer ever again." Look, Mike. I never said Darkness Falls was good. That was my guilty pleasure. I have a lot of fun watching that movie. The concepts are really good. Believer's just bad all around. Even the concept sucks. And at least there's more, and plus there's more action in Darkness Falls than there is in Believer. You actually see, the demon that's causing the issues instead of like a 2-second glimpse of the demon.
Oh, there's a
in Believer.
demon? I've never seen Darkness Falls, have I?
Well, I'm calling it. It's not really a demon. I'm calling it a demon, but just
Yeah.
you see the villain. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Believer where like you get that 5-second like dreamy snapshot of this demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, I don't think.
Nick Gurr in the chat saying, "What's your opinion on Black Ops 7?" So I have not played Black Ops 7, but I've seen a lot of the discussions around it. And I'll be honest, the campaign, at least looking at like the clips of it, the campaign looks interesting. I think it's cool that they tried something different and try to make it all trippy and wacky instead of making it, super grounded. I think it's cool they tried different stuff. I even heard like there's moments where like you fighting zombies and you team up with the zombies to fight stuff. I think they have a lot of cool concepts, but I heard that it's always online. That's a problem. And then I think it's co-op too, right? Yeah, it's co-op, which I think is cool. I haven't played the multiplayer. I didn't play the beta. I'm just not really that interested in it. I played Black Ops 6. I did like the campaign on that one, but all I'm hearing with Black Ops 7, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. From everything I'm hearing, it's better to go play Black Ops Battlefield 6 if you want to do multiplayer or even campaign. And then of course, Arc Raiders is out. People really like that game too. If you trying to play a shooter in general, but I think they need to just like start over with Call of Duty. Honestly, just reboot the whole shit. Go back to what made it good, the grounded the grounded stuff. Make it like some really good. Almost make it like your typical military movies. Like put some in depth story there, some good character moments, and just take it back to the beginning. Just restart. I think at this point, people don't really want the wacky, trippy shit no more. Like they got all the crazy skins in Warzone. I think people are kind of tired of that. So yeah, just restart the whole shit, and then go from there. They had Black Ops 7. I think it was like 50% fewer sales. I think in Europe than Black Ops 6. So I think they learning with this one that they need to restart that shit. But yeah, appreciate asking the game question. I'm sure people was like, "Why are we talking about video games on the horror news show?" But somebody asked about it in the
Well, you said
comments.
something about zombies. So I
Oh,
was like,
true. It does
okay.
have zombies in it. Yeah, it does. Because Black Ops is the series that got the little zombies mode. That's always super dope to play. But they did put it in the campaign apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, y'all, that's it for the housekeeping. We can go ahead and switch to our next topic, talking about what we watched recently. And this weekend, excuse me, I'm sure everybody already knows what's going on this weekend. This isn't really horror. This
It's
is
not.
it's just in the film space. But Wicked for Good dropped this weekend. That movie's massive, man. Like I saw um the box office for the global box office sitting at $226 million, with the domestic being at around 150 million. The movie's going stupid crazy. As I think everybody predicted it would. The first movie was big. Why wouldn't the second movie be big?
Yeah.
It's almost damn near double the size of the first movie. But yeah, so Wicked for Good. Babe. Mike in the chat said he loved it.
I saw Mike's Letterboxd review.
Oh, wait, hold on. What did Mike give it?
4, I think, or 4.5, somewhere
Damn,
around there.
four and
Yeah.
a half, Mike.
I thought it was 4 or 4.5.
You tripping? You lost it on that one.
Babe, calm down. It was not a bad movie. It's just some things in there that just didn't make no sense. And then, we get to a certain point, and then I'm like, how did we get here?
I'll be super real. This is me being super real. The first half of the movie is honestly pretty hard. Like it's pretty fire.
Yeah, it's
but
good.
then once you start bringing in the Wizard of Oz stuff, that's where you lost me, because I thought that we were gonna incorporate that stuff more into the movie. Even when you watch the trailers, so I watched the trailers for the movie, but you didn't really watch the trailers because you was trying to be spoiler free. But I watched the trailers, and like they're showing these glimpses of Dorothy and the Carolee line, and all that shit. I'm like, oh, okay, so they're actually gonna really be a part of the movie, but they're like fucking extras in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't get nothing from them really. And then the back half of the movie, they're like moving so fast that you can't really like enjoy the story and like build up like all those moments. Yeah, I think they rushed the back half. That first half is fire though, but that second half, they lost me with that one.
Yeah, I actually agree with you on that.
Mike said, I know nothing about Wicked, so I just have a fun time with it. And I like the way they tied it up.
Yeah, I think you have to not turn certain things on it, because there's some things that just don't line up, don't make sense. And
Yeah.
like, how is this working? I think we needed a longer movie, because
yes,
we went from one part and we went did we go up in time? Like, I don't understand what happened. Like, it just didn't feel right. And then some things didn't look very well, didn't translate very well on screen, I don't think. For a particular character, I was like, why he looked like that?
Yeah.
And the way things are handled between certain characters, I just don't like.
Like the chemistry element.
The chemistry element, there was none. It was 0%. 0% chemistry. That was not happening in real life right here. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, we also gave it 3, and I gave it 3.5.
Mine, it said 3 stars. It needed more time. It definitely needed more time. I have it at 3 stars. Like I said, it's not terrible, but that back half, I think, completely ruined the movie. Like, if the back half matched the feeling of the first half, it could have easily been a 4.5 movie, easily. But it's like they rushed it like crazy fast. You know what I'm saying? We can't get into spoilers, but Like you go from one scene when somebody gets turned into something, next scene they pulling up at the doors. Like it was weird. I was like, wait a second, like did they accidentally cut something out of the movie? It's the movie should have been probably like 2 hours and 45 minutes, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they should have took the Jimmy C approach, the James Cameron approach, and just said, "Fuck it, my movie gonna be over 3 hours." Because Avatar: Fire and Ash gonna be like what 3 hours and 15 minutes.
And I'm gonna tell you that makes me feel like I won't be going to see this movie because who's sitting in the theater for that long?
Hey, it's James Cameron.
That's
you
what I'm
go
saying.
See the movie?
No, I'm gonna have to wait till that one hits HBO Max or wherever it's going.
We're going to watch that.
That's a long movie. It's really long,
but it's gonna be good. The story is gonna be really good.
Okay, I don't know.
Mike said, from what I hear, the second half was never going to be good because even the stage show, people didn't like the second half.
Well, this is my thing, Mike. This is my thing.
You got it, man.
You're making a movie, okay? You're not making a stage play. You are the director of this movie. You don't have to do it exactly like the freaking stage play. People got to take chances, take risks. Okay, if the Broadway people be mad, oh well, y'all got a better movie. Because I'm not making a movie for Broadway people to come see. I'm making a movie for people to see in the movie theater.
That's it. You're adapting from the material.
Yes.
So if it ain't gonna work as a movie, then your job as the writer,
make it work.
Director, is okay. I got to change this so it makes sense in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like it's got to flow, and they just like, fuck it. Let's see, Perp Money said Avatar 3 gonna be epic. It is, and they said it's gonna be long, but look at it as you're watching 3 episodes better, slightly over an hour long. It's true.
Yeah, I guess that's how I have to look at it.
I mean, Avatar 2 was long, but the story was so engaging that you was never bored. So I feel like this one's probably the same way, where the story's gonna be really good. You won't be bored, and then obviously it's gonna look really good. It's gonna be pretty. It's like, so it's gonna be an experience for sure. But yeah, man, wicked for good. Hey, now Mike, that no good deed part, super fire. Just I'm talking about stupid hard. Like I was like, wow. Like one, she killed the song.
Yeah.
And I don't even get how like people liking Ariana Grande more than Cynthia in the movie. Cynthia's going stupid crazy.
She was dancing circles around her. Yeah. And that's why I say I think it's just that her fans just are like so obsessed with her. So like I'm like, are we watching the same movie? Because Cynthia Erivo is killing it. You know what I'm saying?
Killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Perp mentioned Marty Supreme in the chat, and I think that one is. I don't think it's gonna be a sleeper because I feel like a lot of people that have seen it talk about how good it is.
I know what they mean though. Is that nobody's gonna go see it? No one's going to see.
Oh, you don't think nobody's gonna see Marty Supreme?
What? Fuck no.
What? I want to go see that one.
No. It's not gonna make no money, but it's gonna be really good though.
Oh man, I think it's okay. Well, maybe that's what
Sam Bragg in the chat said, "What is your favorite Pixar movie?" I'll let you go first, babe. What's your favorite Pixar movie?
No, you guess what my favorite Pixar movie is. How about that? Let's do that.
That's not. No,
I can guess yours. I can guess yours.
Why are we doing it that way?
Because I want to see how well you know me. What's my favorite Pixar movie? You're not gonna get it.
What's your favorite Pixar movie? I gotta look at the list. Hold up.
No, nope. You don't get.
I need a list. You know
what's sad about this? You can ask me what AJ's favorite Pixar movie is, and I know it.
Well, hold on, it's not fair because I talk about that shit all the time.
Whatever. Okay.
You don't talk about Pixar movies like that.
I talk about how cute it is. There's other things I like about it that you should know that I like it.
You said how cute it is.
Yep. Because of there's a relationship element about it that I really love.
A relationship element that you like?
You
talking about WALL-E?
Absolutely not.
You said relationship element.
Yes.
Ratatouille.
No. This is terrible. Yes, finally.
Oh,
yes.
Up. There we go. Yeah. I was gonna get to the relationship element eventually. Yeah. Let's see. Perp Money said Pixar needs to do something to shake things up. They peaked at Toy Story 3. They got this movie called Hoppers coming out. I ain't gonna lie, it looks pretty funny.
It does
Mike
look
said
cool.
Mike said his is Coco. I love Coco.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Remember me.
Okay, we don't need you to sing.
Nah, what's my favorite movie, bro? Pixar.
Toy Story.
Absolutely. You know it.
You got a friend in me.
Toy
There you go.
Story is still to this day like one of the most fire, like not even just animated movies, it's one of the most fire movies, period.
Yeah.
The voice
Oh,
acting, the story, everything.
Mika said, hers is Elemental. Oh yeah, that's a
That
good one.
now
And
I'm gonna
that
be
was and that's
honest.
a sleeper one too.
I'm gonna be honest. That's like a hot take. I would have never guessed somebody would say Elemental is their favorite. Like, because
A
I
good one.
actually feel like a lot of people feel like Elemental was one of their lesser films for Pixar. So I'm actually kind of surprised. I didn't know there was like big Elemental fans like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam said their favorite film is Wall-E.
Yeah.
Wall-E.
It is a good movie though.
That's a very like deep movie. Like that
It
jump
is
hits you
deep.
kind of hard.
We got
Um,
reminded of that when we was looking through the Criterion collection sale because I thought they had their Criterion
yeah,
4K thing on sale.
yeah, and they had Wall-E up there.
Wall-E.
Wall-E. Uh, but yeah, hey y'all, thanks for putting dope shit in the chat, letting us talk about other films outside of horror. But we'll go ahead and switch to our horror news, y'all. What y'all came to hear about. And our first story is about a new A24 film, and uh, they got a stat cast up in this movie. So let me get it up on the screen real quick here, y'all. Give me 1 second. Had to find it on the list here. But we got an announcement of a new film coming from A24, coming from Arkasha Stevenson, who, if you remember, her feature film debut was The First Omen. And for feature film debut, she killed that joint. That joint. I think we gave that movie 5 stars, right, man, for First Omen.
I don't know. It was 5. It might have been 4.5, but I know it was up there.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it was either 4.5 or 5 star. Really good film. I liked First Omen a lot.
Hey,
But
Cat. Kathleen in the chat.
oh, we got Cat. What's going on? Cat in the chat. But we got a big announcement. A24, Akarsha Stevenson. It's going to star Josh Hutcherson, which this dude is everywhere now. Like when he randomly becomes such a big
Randomly.
What do
This
you mean?
dude
Yeah.
he's been doing stuff since he was like 12 years old. Don't do
I'm talking
him.
about like there's a period where I feel like he kind of went quiet,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah,
now
yeah,
like
yeah,
he's in
yeah.
everything all of a
Oh,
sudden.
okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right. He had a resurgence.
Yeah, he had like a resurgence. He did the Five Nights at Freddy's. He got an HBO show, and now
Yep.
he's got this horror movie that's coming
I've been
out.
wanting to check that show out too. That's not horror, so we don't got to talk about that.
Yeah, I love LA one.
Yeah.
But it's got Josh Hutcherson, Frank, is it Delane, Caleb Landry, Jones, and Whitmer Thomas that are in talks to star. But they also already confirmed Emma Corrin, who was in Nosferatu, Hunter Schafer, Ivana Rose Liu, and Sophie Wilde, who was in Talk to Me, is also going to be joining the film. Stevenson, of course, is going to direct it and co-write the script with Tim Smith, who she worked with on The First Omen as well. They're co-collaborators. Now, the log line for this film is remaining under wraps, but reportedly it's going to center on a bachelor party that spirals into terror. Interesting. I feel like it's the perfect setup for a horror movie, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm also wondering the other characters that we said we confirmed, like Sophie Wilde and all that stuff, what part they're gonna play in this bachelor's party. So we know what goes down in bachelor parties.
Oh, so they're gonna be stripping at the bachelor's party.
I don't know about that.
Or are they the ones that
Causing
the
the horror.
terror?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
See now we're getting somewhere. But
yeah,
yeah,
I
so
like The First Omen, but again, she was working with material that was already established. So this will be interesting to see how she and her co-collaborator work in creating an original story and translating that to a horror screen. So
right.
I mean, it sounds interesting, and it's being backed by A24, which isn't always a guarantee hit because we have things
True.
like the front room.
That's true.
So we'll see. We'll definitely see.
See, Mike in the chat even confirmed it too. He said that he fell off for a bit.
Yeah,
Talking
okay,
about
yeah,
Josh
I said
Hutcherson.
yeah, you're right, correct.
He like just disappeared for a second. Mike also said A24 Bachelor movie. It's gonna be like Blink Twice. Hey,
I like
and
Blink
Blink
Twice.
Twice was good.
That
Like
was
Blink
good.
Twice surprised me with how good that movie was. I was gonna try to look up some recent, the most recent A24 horror films that we got, but it's kind of hard to look it up by year. I was trying to see if I can get the order by release date real quick. Let me see. Okay, here we go. So the most recent horror movie A24, Bring Her Back. That was good.
That was good. Really good.
Opus. I don't know. I forgot Opus was A24. I know a
Me
lot of
too.
people didn't like that one. I like that one. And then before that, Heretic. That was good.
That was good.
Even though I didn't really care for the ending. And then before Heretic was The Front Room. That was rough. Yeah. And then before that, bae, your favorite, Maxine.
Oh, I was about to say, like, what?
I was being funny.
I
And then
did
before
not.
that was Talk to Me. This is for horror movies, by the way.
Yeah,
Yep. So yeah, and
mixed
then
bag.
I did want to mention though that Ari Aster is going to be executive producer on this film, which I think is kind of dope.
Yeah.
Even though he hasn't really been doing like cool horror shit no more. Like the
Oh, you didn't
last thing
like Eddington?
Edson was okay.
I haven't seen it.
It was weird. Like it was like this. It's like a random movie. I don't even know how to explain it. I almost liked it less than Beau's Afraid, but Beau's Afraid was like so creatively just weird that it kind of worked for the movie. But Eddington, I don't even know how to describe Eddington. I just wish he would just go back to doing like horror, like stop trying to do this other shit. Just go do horror movies.
Yeah.
Mike in the chat said, so they're entering their Blumhouse era, Maxine, Front Room, Opus. Yeah, I guess they kind of are. Because
Yeah.
they're spending more money on movies now.
They are.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna see. They also wanted to mention Lars Knudsen and Emily Hildner are also producing under the Knudsen and Astor's production company Square Peg. What other stuff have they produced?
Actually, my first time seeing that he even heads up a production company, so I hadn't noticed anything else produced
Yeah.
by them.
Okay.
But yeah, Nick in chat said Ari Aster had, unless she's being funny and meant to put Asher, but has said that he doesn't even like horror, so him producing a horror doesn't move me. Interesting.
Really?
I didn't know that.
That's crazy. You be so good at something. You're like, man, I don't even like this shit. Like
Well,
that's
a lot of
wild to me.
people, especially people coming out of film school, right? Because I know Ari Aster went to film school.
Yeah.
Coming out of film school, they usually start at horror because it's got, it's to them easier, quotes, air quotes, to do. So I can see someone making horror first and then switching gears to do other things later on and not like actually liking horror.
Yeah. Well, that's funny for him because his best movie so far is a horror movie. So I
Yeah.
think that's pretty hilarious. Perp Minus said her good things about Eddington. Haven't gotten around to checking it out, but I agree. I want to see him do more straight up horror. Yeah, Eddington is like I'd recommend watching it once just to experience it. But it's like weird. It's like I don't even know if I like it or dislike it because it's just like you're just watching random shit happening with these people. It's now some crazy shit be happening in the movie. Now I'm gonna say that, but it's a weird drama. But yeah, let us know in the comments, y'all, how y'all feel about Arkasha Stevenson's next horror film being with A24 and having a pretty crazy lineup. I think it's got a pretty dope cast. But let me know how you're feeling about that film. No other information on it right now. The next film, of course, is all about a classics. It's going to be a remake situation. We gotta love remakes because they happen in every single year at this point. But this remake is all about Sleepaway Camp. But there's some interesting stuff with this though, y'all. Some interesting stuff with this remake. So the Sleepaway remake script is complete, but is being done by the OG Sleepaway Camp writer director Robert Hiltzik. And he did a full remake of the '83 slasher. Now, Kenan Thompson and Johnny Ryan Jr.'s production company, AFA, is going behind the project, and Hiltzik had this to say about it. And he said, quote, "Though I have been approached by several companies regarding the remake of Sleepaway Camp, only AFA has shared my vision and is excited to have me helm the film, therefore preserving the integrity of the original film for the fans, as well as introducing Sleepaway Camp to a whole new generation." So Hiltzik will return to the director's chair for the film, which promises to stay true to the original story while adding in new twists. This is an interesting one because it's a remake, but they're literally bringing back, the person that did the first film. So what do you think about that, Ben?
It's very interesting. I'm also interested because, this is such a divisive film,
Yeah,
and especially in times like this, it's just interesting that they decided to remake this particular movie. And then also, I agree with Mike as well. Kenan Thompson's name being attached to this is also very strange.
yeah.
So, is he remaking it and fixing what people are divisive on? Like, is he
I never
changing
seen the
that
movie
aspect?
actually, so I don't even know what people
What?
divisive on.
Babe,
Yeah, I've
you
never
never
seen.
seen Sleepaway Camp?
I've never seen Sleepaway Camp. Never seen it.
I'm so shocked right now. I
Yeah,
really thought you hadn't seen this movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, I won't spoil
I
anything. Do
I
not spoil anything
know
in the comments, people. Oh, you
I
do?
know of the
Okay,
movie, but I don't know what happens though. I see people talking about the ending. I don't know what happens.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so but you know what the ending is, or you don't know what the
Mm-mm.
ending is? Okay, okay.
I don't know what the ending is.
Okay, shh, no one say anything. Yes, I think this will be a good movie for us to do a
I
reaction
do a
to and
reaction
then
on it.
let
Yeah,
you watch it. Yeah.
I've
'Cause
like being real. I've never seen the movie. Like I
oh
don't
my
know.
gosh.
I know
I
it's like I know it's like a tip like a '80s slasher,
yeah,
like in the vein, of like other '80s slashers,
right.
like a Friday the 13th or something. But I don't know more than
Okay.
that about the movie.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, this
No.
is gonna be great. Well, yes, so I am very, very interested. Okay, well, good. I didn't say what the divisiveness was then,
Well,
because
I
then
saw
that
people
would have given
mention
it
the
away.
ending. That's why I said it. Cause I was like, oh, well, let me say this because everyone's hyping up this ending, and I'm like, well, I've never even seen it. I don't even know what the ending
Oh
is.
well, I don't think. Okay, all right. So we're just gonna leave it there, you guys. We're not gonna say anything else. We're definitely gonna put this on the calendar to record
Do
AJ
a
reacting to
reaction,
this.
yeah, do a little reaction to it. Okay.
But yeah, this is it's an interesting movie, and I'm interested in how they're going to take. Yes, like Mika might was it Mika that mentioned that the ending. Um, but yeah, oh, Mike says they're definitely going to change it, and yes, because that was the main issue. So I'm interested in all of that. I'm really interested, and then the fact that Kenan Thompson's production company put together a pitch, I guess, and some say like, "Hey, we should definitely take this on." So I'm very interested in how that connection, you know, because I actually saw this on Blex Media, which is kind of like a black focused media outlet, talking about this story a while back that he was going to be producing this remake.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm just really interested in why he saw this and said, "Yeah, we want to produce this." I don't know,
Well,
but
because
yeah,
I don't really know a lot about Keenan's production company. Have they done other horror films?
I don't think
That's what
so.
my question would
That's
be. Would this be their first horror film under their production banner? And it's like they saw it as an opportunity to start
to
building that
start
out
doing
because they
that. Well, yeah, that's
know
what it is. Yeah.
horror films make money. You can make this the stupidest, shittiest horror movie, and it's probably gonna turn a profit at the theater. You know what I'm saying?
Well, especially something like a legacy type of title.
Yeah.
I can see the potential for sure.
But like you mentioned though, I do wonder. Like I said, I've never seen the movie, but I do wonder, like you said, what do they pitch to him being the OG
Mm.
of the franchise? Well, did he make? I know Sleepaway Camp has sequels. Did he make the sequels too, or just the first one? You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
I'm not sure if he made the sequels or not.
Well, they made I think it's like what 3 of them or something like that. I
I
feel
feel
like I
like
might
you're
have
right.
seen it like not like a Sleepaway Camp 3. Like you scrolling on Amazon
Mhm.
Prime or something. I'd be seeing like Sleepaway Camp 3 and stuff like 2, 4, whatever they got up there. It's just like Halloween. Like, I've never seen all the Halloweens, but I know I'll be scrolling. I'd be like Halloween 4, 5, 6, Curse of this. You know what I'm saying? Like they got so many of them.
Yeah,
I never seen all of those
he is
either. But I mean, now I gotta go watch the original movie, especially if
right.
y'all
Oh, yeah.
hyping up an ending. I like crazy ass endings. That's my bread and butter. So
Person
hopefully y'all
said,
not.
"You're not ready."
I saw that saying you're not ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike said AFA Films made one movie so far. Good Burger 2.
Okay, see, now that makes me scared too, right? Like, is it gonna be a comedy? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I know they're just producing it, but I'm just like you said, maybe they're just trying to build up their um catalog, doing different genres, and I
Yeah.
hope that's what they're doing.
I don't know if you can see the IG chat too, but yeah.
Oh no,
They mentioned
I
over
couldn't
there. Hey,
even
what's
see
going
it.
on? It says KS Miles. What's up? I said he has 3 films over there too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta check out. Is the sequels worth checking out too? So I will try to
I've
schedule me doing a
I've
reaction to the
only
first
seen the
one.
first one.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if the sequels are
Yes,
worth
Mika,
watching too.
please don't make this a horror comedy.
Yeah, man. We're not big fans of horror comedies over here unless they like do it really, really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I got homework to do, y'all. I'm gonna watch the OG Sleepaway Camp film, and then maybe that'll get me hyped for a potential remake. I don't know what this ending is like, but
Yeah.
y'all get me hyped up. Hopefully, y'all don't let me down. Because if it's like a fucked up ending or just like a shocking ending,
No, don't mention anything. Don't say a word, y'all. Don't give him no
Oh
descriptors.
right, yeah, yeah.
No.
That's what I like. Crazy shit though.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, Mike said I like the sequels. Take that for what you will. Yeah, that's true.
Well, Mika said that she likes it too, so.
Okay, so she liked the sequels too. Okay, so we got to watch those as well.
Oh, that's another remake coming out, yes, but
Yeah, I can't Silent
now
Night, Deadly Night.
neither one of us have seen, right?
Nope, never
Okay,
seen
yeah,
it.
neither one of us have seen the actual
I
original
heard
movie.
that movie got some crazy shit in it too.
Yes.
In
Mhm.
the Silent Night, Deadly Night movie. That now the remake was at Fantastic Fest when you went.
Yeah, I
I
skipped
think
that
it was
one.
this one of the
Sorry.
secret movies.
Yeah, it was. Um, yeah.
But
Alright,
yeah,
moving on.
yeah. Moving on to the next topic, y'all. Let me close some
Okay,
of
so
these
I
out.
can't wait to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm interested to see what he thinks too.
Oh yeah, man, I'm ready now. Y'all got me kind of hyped.
Yeah.
Well, talking about classic films, unreleased films, we got to talk about our main story that we wanted to talk about for the horror news show today. And that's all about this Letterboxd video store. Now, you want to tell them about the video store, babe?
I don't.
You want me to do
You
it?
explain it way better than I do, 'cause
Do I explain stuff better?
okay,
I don't know
well,
if I
here's the
do.
thing. It's very confusing in some ways, and so, like, the logistic of it is that they're gonna have a rental video service through the Letterboxd app,
Yeah.
and you'll be able to access certain films based upon how they've been logged.
Yeah.
So, like, if there's something you really want to see, like you add it to your watch list. So that's kind of like they're going to be just basing it off on the data of users' data, right? Like, so if this particular movie is like millions want to see it, they'll try to access it and license it and put it in the video store. So, they have particular movies that they're going to try to curate into this thing. So it's almost kind of like got that Criterion Collection feel, so it's like exclusive things that you probably can't access anywhere else. Things that haven't been distributed yet, like right from festivals or things that are being restored. What they need to do is get Abby restored and put that in there, but
Yeah, they
I'm
should
gonna
do that.
petition it. Apparently you can tag certain films, like a video rental something. I forgot what the hashtag is, but you can tag it and they'll like try to see if it's worth getting or whatever. But yeah, and then I think they're only going to be there for a limited time. So it's not like once it gets a movie, it's always going to be there. So they're putting in that extra sense of urgency on there as well to make
Mm-hmm.
people go watch it and rent it. Um, so like I don't know what the window is, but it won't be like forever. It's not going to just be housed there
And they
forever.
also mentioned that the films would have different time links that they'd be up there depending on what type of film it is.
Mhm.
We know whether it's a festival film or just a film that a lot of people want to see, like a lot of people have watch listed, restoration or rediscovery, and then over it's like a sneak peek. Depending on what it is, it's going to have a different time length of availability for people to rent. Um, and like Christy said, it is going to be like a rental like a rental service essentially, where you kind of, I think of it like Amazon renting, right? Where you can rent something. Let's say you rent it for 48 hours, and then you would watch it, and then it just kind of goes back on the shelf, so to speak.
Yeah.
But it's basically Letterboxd announcing a streaming service, kind of in a way.
Yeah, in a way, because you don't have to pay like, a monthly cost for that. But I am interested in seeing how that plays into memberships. Like if you have like the patron level or the pro level, like do
hmm
you get like a discount on your rentals, or maybe you get like a free rental a month or something like that? Like
They should do
do
that. Do
does
something
that
like that.
even matter that you have that or not?
Yeah.
Um, I do think they should have some kinda, like, perk, you know what I'm saying? Like, for especially for people who pay for, like, higher tiered or whatever, but
Right.
the pricing, it seems, is gonna be dynamic as well because it says the cost of the rental will depend on your location,
hmm
um, so that'll have some kinda differences as well. I don't know, it's just they trying to take advantage advantage of the ride everyone else is on, I guess, too. Like, how else
Yeah.
can we make extra money just based off of I mean, Letterboxd is a very popular app, right? Like, a lot of people use it. So I make it
Yeah.
makes sense for them to want to find other ways to, make money off of that fact. Um,
Yeah, and it's some they have a lightning round section at the end of this article. I'll just rattle off some of the facts they have on there. It's almost like a FAQ in a way. But it
mhm,
says, like, we're talking about availability, right? It says some shelves will be available for a limited time only. So rent before they're gone. We'll make sure you are up to speed on which ones to cross off your watch list ASAP. Other titles live longer on the shelf, so you can revisit and share them anytime. Rental availability and cost will depend on your location. We'll be working to make sure films are accessible in as many countries as possible, though availability can vary from shelf to shelf. I think that shelf to shelf aspect is interesting. That makes me feel like they'll have
yeah,
like different shelf categories.
mhm,
Like, it's the festival shelf.
mhm,
There's all these films that well, some films might have premiered at Overlook or South by
mhm,
Southwest or whatever the case may be. And then it says, have a recommendation for a title we should add to video store. Easy, simply create a list and tag it. Hashtag video store rec so we can take a peek. And then, of course, because it's just rentals, they're like, no late fees, just late night discoveries. Because for people our age, like, you get slapped with them late fees, you don't bring shit back.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, so I think it's cool. It talks about why it matters. Being able to discover new films and be able to watch them like right there in the app as you're discovering these films,
mhm,
and then having like almost like member choices in a way of what comes to the platform. And then it did mention, because I was curious about this, like how are we going to be able to watch this stuff? So it says, rent what you want and watch on the web, iOS, Android, Apple TV, Android TV, Chromecast, and AirPlay, with additional smart TV apps being in the works.
mhm.
So you have a little bit of options there to be able to watch it. Definitely they need to get the smart TV apps up, because I ain't really
Yeah,
trying to
'cause
watch
I
it on my
don't like to
phone
watch
or
the
the
thing on my
TV.
phone, yeah.
Yeah, or the phone or the computer. I meant.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm the same
but
way.
I think this is interesting. I just need to see it, how it's going to play out.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna take, like, seeing how it's done. I do think that, like Mike is mentioning now, that I think that's gonna be the biggest draw is, like, the festival ones, because, I mean, like, there's a lot of movies that we can't really talk about in detail because no one's able to actually watch them because they
Yep.
haven't been picked up by anybody when we've watched them in a festival or something like that. Um, or movies I wanna see that other people have seen 'cause they've
Yep.
seen it in a festival and we can't watch it yet because it hasn't been picked up by anybody. But I think that's gonna be probably the biggest draw for something like this. And I don't know how extensive they'll go with, like, their what they say, the restorations and rediscoveries because, like,
Mhm.
for example, what at Fantastic Fest they showed Embalmer, right? That's a movie I've never heard of, and you can't find it
Right.
anywhere at all. So, like, would that be something that they'll have? I don't know how extensive that will go. So like you said, we'll have to wait and see type of thing, like how big is this library gonna be?
Mhm.
Um, type of thing. And then Mike also said if these rentals are 19.99, I'll pass because I'm like, yeah, how much are they gonna
Oh
be?
yeah.
You
They
know,
they
are
better
we
not be
talking
tripping.
Are we talking
They better
about
not be tripping.
$4.79 or $19.99? That's a big difference.
Well, see, here's what scares me about that, right? Because this, you and I talked about this before we even went live, babe. When we first heard about this, and Mike brings it up here. He says in the chat, "I'm assuming how they'll do festival movies, uh, because some of these movies get theatrical releases too. I can't imagine studios being okay with renting beforehand." So that was
True.
like a question that I had. It's
Like,
like,
how does the
okay,
licensing work?
right? Because these films that go to festivals, they're trying to get distribution, right? So if
Mhm.
a studio pulls up, it's like, all right, ain't nobody seen this movie before, so we can like build a marketing plan for it. But if Letterboxd already got a little bit of the distribution by renting
Yeah.
it for like a couple months, like is that going to impact the future deals that they're able to make? And also, will that impact like the cost of the rental? Like, because the people that own this film are like, all right, like we'll put it on your video store, but we need a big cut because we might be sacrificing some future contracts for distribution if we're putting it on this platform.
Mhm.
So I mean, like 1999 rental, that don't seem too far fetched for me. If they like, okay, you can't watch this shit anywhere else. We're
Mhm.
giving it to you, but we want to make some money off of this. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could get crazy. I feel like
Yeah, I'm with Kate. She's like, I'm wondering how this was gonna work. I feel like it was just gonna be one of them things where we just gotta see how it plays out.
it's gonna be one of those situations.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be a see how it plays out. Kind of like the idea is dope. The idea is cool. But it's definitely going to be will it actually
Will it work?
work out the
Mhm.
way that they wanted to? Now I'm
Now,
just
what
going
if
to
they're doing
assume
festival releases that like from the prior year? Like it's been a while since this one was in the festival. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's
So
possible
I feel like that might work better as far as what you're talking about, like the whole licensing thing and trying to get distribution. I can
because
see something
there's a
that's
couple
maybe
movies.
been on the festival circuit for a while.
I feel like there's a couple movies from Overlook last year or this year that still don't have distribution that I ain't even heard if it even like what's
Mhm.
up with those movies. And some of the movies is good as hell.
Yeah.
Like what was the one I watched with that young director? Was it The End or something like that?
Oh, yeah, it ends.
It Ends. That movie was
They
like
didn't get picked up by anybody?
that shit was amazing. I don't remember. Maybe it did. I just don't remember. But I just haven't. It hasn't been in the main news that I can remember.
Yeah. That
But
was
that
a good
shit.
one.
But that shit was amazing. And you know what I'm saying. So like, I feel like those kind of movies could go up there, but I feel like it could be pricey. Perp
Mhm.
Mind in the chat said, I think the festival movies are going to be pretty pricey, probably like $25, which would be
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
It would be real crazy. But I feel like Letterbox is kind of like a movie social media platform. I think they could also do some cool shit like watch parties or something like that, like built into the
Oh, within the
platform.
app, yeah.
They could do a lot of cool stuff like that. Obviously, they're trying to expand their business and create new services and create new ways to make money. They have business at the end of the day.
I feel like
But we'll see
everything
what
is
happens.
if somebody else. I think Cat said it in here somewhere at some point, but um new rental
She
subscriptions,
said it
new
right here.
apps, prices going up. It's like
Yeah,
it's
we ain't never be able to
crazy.
save some money with all these new rental subscriptions
Yeah.
popping up. Yeah,
Disney Plus went up astronomically. And
yeah, it
I don't know
did.
if we didn't talk about this, but I think maybe I brought it up, but they're starting to incorporate like content within their app using AI, like having creators use AI to make stuff. Like people are doing the most
Oh,
random
right.
stuff
Yeah,
right now.
they're doing some crazy shit with the AI stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, um, Mike in the chat said, "Nope, still has no distribution to
Oh
my knowledge. It's
man.
my watch list."
Okay, well, everybody go put that one on your watch list so
See
they
what
can
I'm
put that
saying?
in
Hey, yeah, put that shit on
there.
your watch list. I promise you that junk is good. And I think that was that kid's like first.
It
First
was
of all,
his first.
kid's young as hell. Kid like 21 or some shit. Well, maybe not that young. But he young
He's
though.
young,
He
yeah.
looked like a baby. You know what I'm saying? And the film was dope. Yeah, I was really impressed by that film. So hopefully it can get distribution soon, or even get picked up on his letterbox.
Yeah.
Because they killed that shit. They made it at film school or something like that,
Okay,
or right
I
after film
wanna
school.
see that one.
Yeah, film is fire. But there's other films like that too that I don't think got no distribution. And there's just like you don't have no word of like like how am I ever going to am I ever even going to see this movie?
Yeah.
Uh, and that's crazy to think about too. It actually reminds me of the Trick or Treat story because we did Trick or Treat on our Scream If You've Seen This podcast, We talked about how that was on the festival circus for a while before it
Mhm.
actually got picked up and did anything. That's like a crazy thought. Like you see a movie and like the shit don't come out to like another 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm. Uh, Perp Mind in the chat said people should switch from streaming services to a movie theater subscription and save money.
It's so
In some
expensive.
ways, you're right. That could work. For at least for, but see, that's only for the theater release movies, man. All these streaming platforms got exclusive shit, like exclusive movies and shows where
Yeah.
you got to sign up.
That's how they
And
get you.
that's how they get you. And then you gotta play the game of like, all right,
We
I'm gonna watch
cancel
this
that this
show. I'm
month.
gonna cancel this. But see, now they're getting slick. It's like, oh hell no! Now we're gonna do weekly drops. We got your
Oh,
ass for
yeah.
2 months. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and then
true.
they get real slick. They do 10 episodes. So now we got you for 3 months. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's crazy.
That's how they get you.
And then you forget to cancel.
And then you forget to cancel when they keep raising the price. Like HBO Max is expensive as hell now.
I know. And
I
they
think our
have
Hulu
really
is
good,
expensive
like,
now too.
Japanese horror movies on there, so it sucks because like, no one else has those movies but HBO
Yeah.
Max. That's why we should all support physical media. Then you won't have to worry about that. You could just go take it off the shelf.
Go take it off the shelf. Yeah, we bought 3. If you saw our Instagram story, we bought 3 movies off of the sale at Barnes and Noble from they had 50% off some of their Criterion Collection movies. We bought 3 movies.
Shout out to
Uh,
Nikki
Shout out to
because
Nikki.
Nikki messaged us. She's like, "Were they 4K?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's why we
Hell
only got
yeah.
3 because we
Hell
want to buy
yeah, they
nothing but
4K.
4K ones."
You already know what it is. Hell yeah, it's 4K. That's the first thing I checked. It was like
Oh my,
4K. That's the first category we went to, 4K UHD. And I'm looking through that shit. And
that's ridiculous.
it was smart though, because it's
Is
50%
it?
off.
Okay, my thing is, but we could have bought other ones, but you didn't want them because they weren't 4K.
I want the 4K copy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Okay. Also, Mike in the chat mentioned using your local library. Yes, because they do have physical media as well, and they have Canopy and Hoopla for streaming. Well, my library only has Canopy, unfortunately, and they have a ticket system. We talked about that recently too, Michael. How many tickets it costs to get the movie?
Hey, for people that don't know, like these libraries be having video games in there too. Like
They
I didn't
do.
even know that until you told me, Ben. We took our son over there. He's like renting Switch games and stuff like that.
Yeah, they do have games.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
the
oh
library
shit,
has a lot of great options.
library got everything in there.
You can say the library knows her by name. Yes, support your local library people. They're trying to defund them and stuff like that too. So,
They're trying to defend a lot of shit nowadays. So definitely support all that local community stuff.
hmm Mike
What did
said
you?
mine only has Canopy too, and yeah, that ticket system is petty. It's so petty. You run out a certain amount of tickets each month, you gotta wait.
Mm.
Or the movies like astronomical amount of tickets, and I'm like, dang, like really.
Oh,
The
so you get
newer
like a limited
ones,
amount of tickets
yeah.
each time. Yeah.
hmm
Mm.
But
Was
it's free. You don't got to pay for it, so no reason to complain.
Perp Minded in the chat said only streaming services you really need is Apple TV plus Shutter, Crunchyroll, or Netflix. It depends on who you ask, because babe, you don't really watch Apple TV. I watch more Apple TV than you do.
This is correct.
Yeah,
I only go on there to watch Pluribus with you.
and we gotta watch the
Actually,
latest episode.
they sometimes have some old stuff like the kids. I might try to
True,
throw on
you
for
got
the
Charlie
kids,
Brown up
but
there.
yeah, but that's about it. That's all I do on there.
But yeah, Shutter, yeah, I think it's a must-have. Netflix, I
But
personally
Shutter
think
is
it's a must-have.
also, well, I don't know. Are they increasing their prices? Because right now I was gonna say that's one of the most affordable apps.
Yeah,
Most affordable streaming services right now. It doesn't cost that much. So
yeah. But I think Apple TV, HBO Max, Shutter, and Netflix. I feel like those are the
actually,
must-have.
we should all have none of those. It's too much money.
It is too much money. I mean, it's funny because I remember when streaming first came out, and everyone was like, "Oh man, like this shit cheaper than cable. We gonna cancel
Yeah,
our cable." And now like everybody got their own service, and if you have
yeah,
all of them, it costs more than cable used to cost.
yeah. That's
It's
crazy.
super crazy, but they keep all of them make good content. So like you
Yeah,
forced to, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to see it. Like Apple TV, they had the studio. That show was fire. They got Pluribus now. That's been pretty good. I just started watching Invasion on there. That shit is hard. Um, Apple TV also got Severance, Fire. You know what I'm saying?
I I think Apple TV makes a certain type of content, obviously, because none of these things are
Good ass
making me wanna
content.
go sign that up.
Yeah, they make good shit.
Okay, baby. Whatever.
Yeah, and the HBO Max got nothing but fire on there too. So that's how they get you though.
I
They
don't
keep
know. They
making all the
got,
original
The
stuff.
Conjuring last rights up there right now.
I mean, hey, that made a lot of money. People like that movie. It's got good ratings. I thought it
Yeah.
was all right.
Alright.
Obviously, it wasn't as good as the first two. I thought it was all right though. Better
Yeah.
than the third one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Alright, well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it
Oh,
then.
oh,
Yeah.
hold on. I do want to mention this though,
Okay.
because I brought this idea up and I'm putting it out there in the chat for people that do watch anime. So for the people that's in the chat or in for the comments on the replay too, Chrissy doesn't really watch anime, right? And I don't even
Unless it's
hold on.
nice,
Whoa. Let me
loving
finish this.
stories like My Happy
Hold on a
Marriage.
second.
I like that. I like that one. Okay,
I'm
go.
going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere with it. So I thought it would be dope to have her do a reaction because I'm trying to keep it horror themed with the channel. Have her do a reaction to Death Note. So for all you people that seen Death Note, you know that anime is fucking fire, and I think that's a good like gateway anime to be
Halfway don't
like,
believe you.
oh no, if you're in the chat right now, you seen Death Note, you already know it's fire. I'm assuming Perp Mine has seen it because he mentioned Crunchyroll. So I feel like Perp Mine had probably seen it. They mentioned Crunchyroll on there, but I thought
Okay.
it'd be dope for Chrissy to react to that anime, and it might get her interested in other anime as well. The
You tried to
story,
make me watch what was it? My Attack on Titan? That
yeah,
correct one?
fire.
It's
But
kinda
you weren't
slow.
really feeling it like that.
It's kinda slow.
That first season is a little slow, but I'm trying to tell you, like once it picks up,
Yeah.
it's tough.
I like Castlevania Nocturne. Is that count anime?
Yeah, it's anime.
Okay. I
Yep.
like that. That's a good show.
See, Cat said yes. Death Note reaction. I'm telling you that Death Note reaction. It's gonna be tough. Yep. So I was thinking about doing that. I just thought about it when Perp Mind had mentioned Crunchyroll that
Mhm.
and it's funny because I just mentioned that to you recently. Hey, over
Yeah,
on
you did.
Instagram, Horror Hockey Forever said have a great show. Appreciate you. Craig, what's going on?
Oh, skip the movie? Okay. Cat said skip
Oh
the movie.
yeah, don't watch the movie. And we're gonna watch Death Note with the Japanese voices because I like the way the Japanese voices sound on that one.
Mhm.
He said, I say another is a good one to start with. Which one is that one? If it's like something, because I don't really watch like a whole lot of anime. I only watch the mainstream shit. I'm not like an anime head. I just watch the mainstream fire shit, and that's about it. Like the Demon Slayer and stuff like that. I just started watching Chainsaw Man. Anything that's like mainstream and it's got some fire shit in it, like fights, I'm watching it.
Yeah. Let's see. That's you right there.
Chris will tell you I'm all about fights.
That's why he likes the Nun too. Isn't it the Nun too?
That's a dope fight. That's a dope fight at the end. I was showing her the Matrix recently. Like she's seen it, but she don't remember it. So I was showing her YouTube clips of the fights from the
He
Matrix.
just
I was like,
showed
"You
me
see this
YouTube
shit?
clips of the fights,
This shit is still hard."
and he had a
That
big
Agent Smith,
smile on his face the entire time we were watching it.
that Agent Smith versus Neo finale in Revolutions is still hard to this day.
Oh my gosh.
Mike said, "Look up another, you'll like it. It's one of the best horror animes."
Okay,
Okay,
Mike.
bet we're gonna
Okay,
do that because
Mike.
I don't know a lot about horror animes actually, so that'd be a good thing to dive into, like the real
Mhm.
dark horror animes, because I feel like a lot of them don't be mainstream like that. I see. Come on, Mike, with the deep cuts. Yeah, you gotta let us know the deep cuts. I don't know nothing about no deep cut stuff.
Yeah.
But you got anything else you want to add for the main stories, babe?
Nope. That's it.
Um,
Ooh, Vampire Hunter. I've heard of this. I think, Mika. I think I've heard of
hey,
that.
Vampire Hunter D is tough. That's an old movie.
I think
That
I've heard
movie
of that
is
one.
tough. That's got a lot of it's got a lot of like flavor to it. Now one thing we did want to mention, of course, this week the final season of Stranger Things starts on Wednesday, actually, November 26th.
Oh wow, is it already this
It's
week?
already that time, baby.
Dang.
Yep. Hey, look, I'm gonna warn you because Christy's not caught all the way up, and I'm gonna warn you, babe. that 4th season is like watching like multiple movies back to back because of how long the
I gotta
episodes are.
hurry up then. I'm only
So,
on season 3.
so you got to start binging like crazy. You're gonna have to be fucking have your phone up on everything. You can taking a shower, using the bathroom, brushing your
Really?
teeth, cooking. You have to have your phone propped up on every little to watch everything in time. But yeah, season the series
You're
finale.
hyped for that one.
Yeah, for Stranger Things. I think it's gonna be real tough. It looks good on the trailers. That 4th season was crazy fire. So I think that the 5th season about to go crazy. And I feel like they know it's gonna go crazy because they already announced that the finale episode on New Year's
Mhm.
is gonna be in theaters. They already know. Like
You
it's
know,
about to do
I
numbers.
read somewhere that Lucas's character is not in the finale, and so I'm confused by that. I was like, "Why not? Why wouldn't
When he
his character
dies.
be?" He can't die. They can't kill him.
Well, you told me the other day people was complaining about there not being enough stakes or some shit in the show.
So we're gonna see. I don't think they killed him though. Maybe the story actually wraps up in some way and something else.
He's
Maybe
just
they
not
move
there.
on. Maybe it's in the future or something like that.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's dropping this week. I don't think there's nothing else coming out this week, right? Horror wise. I know we passed all the horror stuff.
I don't think so. Not that I can think of.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't think so either. Because I was even trying to think what's coming out for the rest of the year.
Oh wow. The rest of the year. We'd have to look and sit down on that.
You know, for like December. I don't think there's nothing in December, right? There's one movie we definitely ain't gonna watch that comes out in December.
I'm with you on that, Mike. Of all the characters, that would be terrible.
Yeah, that would be a crazy choice. Picking him.
Yeah. Um no, I don't see anything else coming out. Well, at least this month anyway. We still have to watch that Carpenter Son one. And I got I
Oh
forgot
yeah, we
about
do gotta watch Capricorn. Whoa. Hold on now. I want to see that
AJ's
Anaconda
hype
movie.
for that one.
Look, the only reason I want to see it is because I like Paul Rudd. I like Jack Black. Like I think they funny as hell. So that's the only reason I would want to watch it.
Yeah.
I think I can get some good laughs out of that one.
Yeah. Oh well, we talked about this one earlier. That Silent Night, Deadly Night remake.
Oh
Remake
yeah.
coming out. In
When does that
December.
come out exactly?
It says December 12th, but I have to double check that, make sure it's right.
Okay.
But that's all I see. Like as far as like main movies.
Dang,
Like that,
Mike.
they're the reason they don't want to see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't like them. I think, well, Christy tell you, I think Jack Black is fucking funny as hell.
Well,
He's just so goofy.
I didn't like there was a Death of the Unicorn. The Paul Rudd was in that one. I feel like
Yeah, you weren't really feeling that.
yeah. I don't know. I think his comedy isn't I don't know because he was in that other Ghostbusters movie, and I was just like not really feeling
Oh
some of his parts
yeah.
in there either. So I don't
Well, he
know.
was good in Afterlife. I think it was just Frozen Empire. You weren't really feeling like that.
Oh, okay. Anyways, but yeah, that's it though.
Yeah, but Jack Black funny. Even that Minecraft movie. Remember we went and watched that? I was cracking up in that shit. The community. Oh, I mean, I don't even know if the kids even thought it was that funny. Oh, they did. They kind of
No,
liked it, but I thought
I
it was
think
funny
they
though.
like some parts.
Jack Black was hilarious in that movie, Flint and Steel.
I
I
think
thought
that's
he
why
was
I
funny.
agree. I agree with Mike. I don't want it to be a comedy. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be like Jumanji. That's hands down. It's
Yeah,
gonna be just like that.
that's what they're going for. They're going for that style for sure. But yeah, all right, y'all. Well, that is our horror news show for Sunday, November 23rd. Thank y'all so much for joining us for this super dope hour where we just talked about some good topics over the past week, and then have fun with the chat. Appreciate y'all joining us on the chat and just making the show way more interesting, way more fun. Yeah, so appreciate everybody coming through and showing love, showing support, both on YouTube and on Instagram. So if you tuned in on Instagram, thank you for joining over there as well, because this is our first time doing it on Instagram too. Just trying to like put it on all the different platforms. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all locked in and tuned in. We're gonna have the episode 5 reaction and review of It Walking the Dairy coming soon. Of course, Scream if you've seen this. Another episode dropping this week. It's gonna be Thanksgiving related episode. We're watching the show, the movie Pilgrim. Super dope little Thanksgiving movie. We like it a lot. It's gonna be fun to talk about that one. And then just stay tuned for more content, y'all. Thanks again. Shout out to the Patreon and YouTube members. Thank you for supporting us on that level. And a shout out to everybody just supporting us in general. Appreciate y'all. We can see the next one because we out. Peace.